Hi everybody, my name's Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny. Thank you for joining me in my video today, which is all about my June sewing plans. So I have to say apologies if I sound a little bit bunged up. I have a little bit of a cold. Yes, apologies if I sound a little bit funny. But yeah, I'm just ploughing through. But yes, I want to share with you what I'm going to make for June. Now I am aware that my sew along for the Persephone shorts hasn't gone up yet. I'll be honest, I've had to film that in like a few smaller videos just because of timings and things. I was away last weekend on a little mini break, and I think the weekend before that I was actually, if you've seen my recent So Hayley Jane unboxing video, I went on a jeans making long weekend. So I haven't had much chance to actually do a lot of filming, especially sew-alongs, because they do take a bit of time, but that video will come to you very, very soon. It might be at the beginning of June because I need to finish it off, but everything I show you today will be available to vote for the June sew-along. So yes, just apologies for anyone who's waiting for that video. I'll get round to it as soon as I can. And the dress that I'm wearing today, this is the McCall's 7116, I think. I'll have to put the number of it down here, but it's a lovely little ruffle dress with a kind of sort of short-ish dress. And yes, I did actually do a sew along for this one as well because we have got some sun today. It's lovely. So yes, I've got a nice little strappy dress on, which is really, really nice. I'm definitely a summer person. I love it when it's warm. Okay, so plans for June. Let's start off with, I've got a few things here. I'm going to start off by sharing with you a fabric that has been given to me by the ladies at Felicity Fabrics. For any of you that don't know, I'm part of their blogger team. So sort of every sort of other month, every couple of months, they will give me a piece of fabric of my choosing for free, as long as I share what I make from it. So this fabric is part of their new collection. The new collection is gorgeous. I do highly recommend having a look at it. They have beautiful colours and things on there. But I saw this one and instantly I was like, I need to have it. It is a double gauze and it is a white background. And can you see on there, we have little flowers and leaves, but we also have little bunnies. So I had to get it. As soon as I saw those little bunnies on there, I just had to pick it up. And I find that it's not too, obviously when it's got like bunnies and stuff on, a lot of the time things can look maybe a little bit childish, but I think this looks really, really nice. And, you know, it's done in a really nice way. And yeah, I love double gauze. I love working with double gauze. And the pattern that I'm wanting to make up with this is, my pronunciation won't be that great, but it's the I Am Lucienne shirt. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it there, but it comes in a couple of different varieties. You get like this standard shirt length, you get like a tunic length, and then you get a dress length. I want to do the shirt length. I will insert a picture of the stock photo of this because that's why I picked this fabric, because the stock photo is a white double gauze shirt and I love how it looks on the model. I love that it looks a bit oversized, really nice and relaxed. I'm thinking it would be great paired up with just some plain leggings or some slim fit trousers or 3/4 trousers. I just think it would be absolutely lovely. So I'm really excited to make that one, and I just think it would be quite a wardrobe staple. I mean, I love wearing shirts. I'm not necessarily a massive fan of really fitted shirts. I do like really comfortable shirts, and I just think that shirt in this fabric will be absolutely brilliant. Oh, they were upside down, sorry. Yes, I love those little bunnies. They're so sweet. I love it. So yeah, that's my first plan. for that one. And then my second plan is that I keep seeing these over Instagram everywhere. Everybody is making the Heyday dungarees by Waves and Wild. And I just keep seeing them, and I haven't made them yet, and so I've decided, yes, I'm going to make myself a pair of Heyday dungarees. They just look like a really nice, easy wearing pattern, perfect for like weekends, and they just look like a really nice style. They don't look too fitted, they don't look too big. I love the little tie detail at the front of the straps, which I think is really nice. And if you'd seen my fabric haul that I did, my part 1 fabric haul, I still need to record my part 2 fabric haul, I picked up from Felicity Fabrics, which I bought, I wasn't given this, some linen, and it is this lovely dusky pink linen. It's such a pretty colour, and I just thought this would be perfect to make some Heydays. So I only have 2 meters of this, because initially, again, if you'd seen my fabric haul, I was thinking of like trousers for it. I wasn't originally thinking of dungarees. So I think the Heyday dungarees, I think you probably need about 2.5 meters. I think I've got 2 meters. So all I was thinking of is I'm just going to see how I get on. And if I don't have quite enough, I will make them shorter, because I mean, I think they're going to be summer wear dungarees anyway, so I don't actually mind maybe if they are a little bit you know, cropped. So yes, that's what I'm thinking for that. And it's a really nice linen. I'm sure you can probably see the texture on there. Apologies for the creasiness. I haven't actually ironed this. I haven't washed it yet, actually. I do need to do that. But it's got a lovely texture there of the linen. And it's a really nice weight. I think it's a like an enzyme washed linen, so it does feel a little bit soft. It's got the structure for dungarees, but just that softness. So it's not going to be too rough, you know, against the skin or anything. And I just think it would be really nice for a pair of summer dungarees. And then I thought, right, well, I've got these dungarees that I'm going to make. Now the colour, I love the colour of it, but I'm thinking, what do I have currently in my wardrobe that would go well with the dungarees underneath? Because I'm not sure about you guys, but I sometimes do fall in the trap of making things because I think they're pretty. And then I find that what I've currently got in my wardrobe, I don't necessarily have anything to go with what I've just made, which is really frustrating sometimes. So I am going to be making some tops to go underneath the dungarees so that I know they all go together really well. And so that leads me on to my next 2 items that I want to make. Now, if you're not aware, there's a little challenge running in June, which is run by Joei. She's got her own YouTube channel, which I will link down below, and I will share with you her Instagram handle if you're not aware of the challenge that she is running. It's making t-shirts, and I think the hashtag is something like t-shirt for summer 2022. I think that's the hashtag. If it's not, I'll write the hashtag down here anyway for you. But yeah, it's in June, and it's about making you know, a t-shirt dress, things like that. And yeah, so, and you can win prizes if you enter and share your t-shirt. So I am going to make a couple of t-shirts because I love entering challenges like that. I love t-shirts, so I always enjoy making t-shirts, as well as making sure that they go well with this fabric. So the first t-shirt that I want to make is the Pattern Scissors Cloth Galaxy tee. This is one of my favourite t-shirt patterns. It's also a free sewing pattern as well, which is amazing. I love it. I have made a couple, and I do actually have more plans with other fabrics in my stash to make more of them. It's a really nice, simple cowl neck t-shirt, but the main thing about it is these lovely puffy sleeves. And I find that these puffy sleeves, they're just about right. They're not too puffy, but they just give a nice gentle puff, because I'm not one for like massive puffy sleeves. I know that it's very popular at the moment, but for me, I just find, because I'm quite broad-shouldered, I find if sleeves are too puffy, that I just find it swamps and just makes me look really wide. So yeah, that's why I really like the Galaxy tee. And I thought that this fabric would be a perfect match. So first off, let me put the two fabrics together so you can see. Look at that. Isn't that a lovely colour match? And this fabric is one that I actually picked up when I met up with my friend Anna, who's You've Got Me in Stitches over on YouTube. And we met up and we went to her local fabric land. And I picked up this jersey, which is this lovely dusky pink with these birds on. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, I do already have this fabric made up into a t-shirt, but in a different colourway, and it was one that I did absolutely ages ago. I'll pop a picture of it here because it was more like the creamy, sort of yellowy sort of colourway. And this is the pink colourway of it, and I really, really like it. And so I'm thinking this as a Galaxy tee would be perfect, because this is what I would say is a very sort of lightweight t-shirting. It's a I think it's like a poly jersey, but it's one of those jerseys that I would never know it's polyester. It's so soft. My other one that I wear all the time feels really breathable. I think when I saw that it had polyester in it, I really didn't believe that it did, but it's really nice and soft, and it's nice and drapey. It almost is kind of on the verge of like a viscose jersey, but not quite as drapey, but it is very, very soft. So I thought that would be beautiful as the Galaxy tee. And if you can imagine it under the Heyday dungarees with that lovely little puff sleeve poking out, I thought that would be really, really nice. And so I was having a look in my stash for any other t-shirt sort of colours, like, or ideas to go with this fabric. And I came across this one, which I'm dying to use anyway. And I know it was very popular, I think, when I shared it on my one of my fabric hauls. And it is this one. It is the cat faces that I got from Pound Fabrics. It's my first purchase from Pound Fabrics. And it was Ruan, the Yorkshire sew girl, who's also on YouTube. I'm sure you know of her. She actually sent me a picture of this and was like, Michelle, have you seen this fabric? And so, of course, I had to get it. It's beautiful with all these lovely little cat faces on, all their little expressions. They've got glasses on, hats on, bows on. Oh, absolutely love it. And again, if I put the two fabrics together, I think you'll see there, again, it matches really, really nicely with the pinks in the jersey. So this one, I thought I would just do more of a basic t-shirt. Now, there are so many t-shirt patterns out there. I mean, I couldn't name them all. But what I kind of want is I want a one that's reasonably fitted, because I want it to go obviously under the dungarees. So I don't want anything too oversized or boxy. And one of the t-shirts actually that I have made a couple of times that is really nice is the Molly tee by Pattern Union. I have made that a couple of times and it's always come out really, really nicely. I find that it's really nicely fitted across the shoulders and bust, and then just kind of skims over like your stomach and hips. So I thought that would be absolutely perfect. It's also got a really nice little detail where the shoulder seam actually sits slightly further forward, which I just think is a really nice touch. So I do love that t-shirt. So I thought that would be perfect to make up with this fabric. Because yeah, I have to use it. It's just so cute, isn't it? I really, really love it. So that was all the 4 plans that I have for June. So quite a mixed bag there. So, you know, maybe if you are someone who is a little bit newer to sewing, then one of the t-shirt patterns, probably a really good one to have as a sew along. There's a shirt and dungarees. So yeah, I think I've got quite a nice little mix going on there. So I'll just give you a very quick recap of the what am I trying to say? The projects that I'm going to make. I'm sorry, because I'm not feeling great. I think my head's a bit in the clouds. So yes, I'll do a quick recap. So the first one was the Lucienne shirt in the Felicity Fabrics double gauze. Or it's the Heyday dungarees using the Felicity Fabrics linen. Or the Galaxy tee by Pattern Scissors Cloth using the Fabricland poly jersey. And lastly, it was the Molly tee by Pattern Union with the Pound Fabrics cat jersey. So if you haven't voted for one of my sew-alongs before, then all I do is I pop a poll up, and if you are subscribed to my channel, it should automatically come up for you. If not, then go to my community tab on YouTube and you can do your vote there. I mention this every time, but if you do view this on a tablet, for some reason YouTube doesn't show the community tab on a tablet, so you'd have to go on a computer or your mobile phone. So I can't wait to see which one you guys vote for as the June sew along. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, it would be lovely if you could. And yes, please give this video a thumbs up as well if you did enjoy watching. Okay, well, take care everybody, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.